What's up, y'all? Yeah, y'all gonna see me on screen for once. This is the 13-year-old who's been making these videos. Um, I'm not gonna make this long at all. I'm just gonna show you some games that should have been played, that should be more noticed even now, and that games that I really feel, some games I feel weren't good enough, that I particularly probably don't like, or just some games that were just good and no one purchased and that y'all should really purchase and put some time into. Alright, let's get started. But before we start, subscribe, like, comment, all that. Don't be hesitating. When y'all see this video, do all that. And then at the end, we'll be making a special appearance from something real old. But first, we're going to start off with some games, though. Alright, so, first game. Batman Arkham Origins. Yep, a great PS3 game all around, and you know what? One of my favorite Batman games in the genre. Yep, you heard me say it. This game was awesome. Didn't do nothing wrong in my opinion. It just basically redid Batman Arkham City, and did it pretty dang good in my opinion. Graphics are enhanced. The only thing that was really wrong about it was the actor, and I think that's kind of what put it down. But you know what? This game was awesome. It's long enough. It has enough characters, and man. This game was on PS4. Alright, next game. Never thought you'd see this game again. Yep, Call of Duty Ghosts. Made an appearance on the PS3 and the PS4. Can't believe you've seen that. Yep, every time I mention that game, people just look at me like I'm the most retarded person on the planet. It ain't that bad. I played through the whole story mode, and as a matter of fact, actually, this game got a lot of flack for the story mode. The ending was sad, stupid, and had no meaning. And everything besides the story really didn't mean anything. In my opinion, they really focused on the story and nothing else. Game is still a good game, though. It's fun. Online was bad. Well, it wasn't too bad. Online was lackey. But, you know what? Still good enough game to purchase and play. Next. Yup. Yeah. Look at this. Love this game, man. If you know me, you know I love racing games, especially the fast ones. Man, I ain't played racing games so long, I barely even own racing games, but that game right there, it's the stuff. Now, when you play a racing game, you expect fast, sometimes destruction, wide open areas. That game gives you all of that. Perfect visuals, great graphics, plenty of cars. Some things they could have improved on. Hey, good enough in my opinion. Next game. MMA. Yep. I love this game. Next to Fight Night Champion and Fight Night Round 4 and even Fight Night Round 3 for the PS3, that game has some top-notch graphics. The movements were real. The way the characters interacted with other people were real. The way they responded to hits were real. Loved it. The game was awesome, in my opinion. Matter of fact, not too much wrong about it. Now, this game in particular was probably my favorite genre of any game for a long time. Alright. Sly 4, Thieves in Time. Many people have heard of Sly Cooper, but 3 is where it stops. Sly 4 got a lot of flack, got a lot of criticism. For one, first thing you notice, Sly's appearance changes. Sly's appearance only changes in PlayStation All-Stars and Sly 4. Now, every game besides that, Sly looks about the same. Even in the game PlayStation Move Heroes, he looks pretty much the same as the PS2 version of him, which was awesome. Now, I'd rather have that than what they gave us. But you know what? I still love it. It's a great game. Took a lot of things out. The knockout dive move. They took out Bentley's what do you call it? Magnet. Now he has hands on his robot, which is awesome, but I'd rather have the funny, goofy stuff back. You know, they look just a little too different. You know, Murray and Bentley, they alright, but Sly, I didn't really like the changes that they put with him. I kind of like the old ones better, the way that they used to look, but hey, you know what? The game's awesome. I love Sly Cooper, and I don't mind what changes they do. It's a new system, so they most likely had to through some changes, and it's a completely different company. Oh yeah, and I really recommend you get the 3D PS Vita version, one I have. And next, this is a game that I particularly didn't like. Wasn't too bad. Played through it. Then the last level was pretty hard. Young Justice. Hate me now for owning this, but it's not that bad. I don't know how, but once you play it, you get addicted to it. If you play it and you see it, you might as well stop immediately, or you will just see yourself getting sucked into this game, and you will hate it so much, you will hate the very existence of it. But you want to play it so much just to get through the story. It wasn't that bad. The graphics weren't horrible. They could have been better. It was a different year. And after the discontinued show, they were expecting a lot from the game. Well, once you've seen the game, your hopes were pretty much dropped. Game, the combat wasn't good, didn't have enough moves, the characters didn't have enough of those either. Couldn't play as any Justice League characters, even though it's a Young Justice game. I mean, they could at least let you play as some of the Justice League characters. But they had enough. It was pretty good. Not too bad. Levels were a little too long for my taste. But all around, that's what they did. Can't change it. But all we can hope is they make another Young Justice game and improve on it. Because usually when you make a bad game, you don't want to make another one. But hey, once you knock yourself down, pick yourself back up. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. This is the PS Vita version, as it says right here on the top. Right there. So, I love that game. It's awesome. Did a lot. It's like, it kind of copied Smash Bros. With PlayStation characters. One thing I really didn't like about it, the roster wasn't big enough. The special moves could have been better. But hey, you know what? I can't complain. The game was awesome. I played it all the time. There's a lot of stuff to do. It had online play. And, every character had their own story mode. Pretty cool. But like I said, the end moves, special moves could have been way better. Alright, now we're going to move on to PS2. I wanted to go on this one quicker because I have more of these. Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Oof, I remember when I first got that game. This was the very first Dragon Ball Z game I owned, ever. Didn't like it because of the way it played. I was expecting a game like my uncle's Budokai collection. Yep, eventually I ended up getting that, but I was sadly disappointed. I had to get into the game. All I really wanted was a Dragon Ball Z fighting game, but all I got was a Dragon Ball Z story mode game, but it wasn't too bad. Graphics could have been way better. If the graphics were better, hey, I wouldn't have complained. Combat was better, I really wouldn't have complained. And one thing I hated the most is that they gave you a time limit to use Super Saiyan. Now that hurt me deep. A lot. Time limit for Super Saiyan? What? Man, incredible. Next. Ratchet and Clank. This game was awesome. It was the third Ratchet and Clank game in the series. Ratchet and Clank, they are prisoners on something called Dread Zone. You're basically controlled by a shark alien thing with a robot arm. He tells you to do anything. He locks you with a collar, and if you disobey, well, you'll find out if you get the game. But, matter of fact, I'm going to spoil it. So, if you don't want no spoilers, skip this part of the video. He'll blow your head off if you try to disobey. And matter of fact, you can equip your character for certain things in the game as well. You have two robots that can occasionally help you. Okay, next. Tekken Tag Tournament 1, the classic. This is when the PlayStation 2 was still doing Blue Disc games. What? Yep, awesome. No complaints, the graphics were great. A pretty impressive roster. The game was just downright awesome. Only thing I really didn't like about it was the fact you didn't have martial law and a couple other characters as well. That hurt me deep. Yeah, very deep. But you know what? Other than that, it's pretty good. Next, Justice League Heroes. This game was awesome. Bringing back the cartoon series, the Justice League, when you were watching back in the 90s and the early 2000s. The show was awesome. People loved it. Got a lot of views. The game wasn't, people just didn't buy it. And I really think that people should have bought it and played it more. It was better than that Young Justice. Slide 2. Now, yeah, I know you see this, which means it sold a lot, but still, this game didn't sell as much as nearly as much as it should have, improving so much upon the first one. You kidding me? You're able to buy new moves and you also can still get moves by getting clues, but now you can pick pockets, sneak up on people, climb under tables, and much, much more. Dragon Ball Z. Didn't like it. It was horrible. Also, I gave you a time limit for Super Saiyan. Graphics were way better than Dragon Ball Z Sagas. Still, horrible. Didn't like it at all. Sly 1. Great game. Didn't get enough buyers. It was sad. You know, it was an awesome game. And, I don't know. Like I said, it's my favorite series. Should got more. It's a great game. Played through it. Found all the bad things and all the good things. And there was way more good things about the game than bad. And the game was so awesome because I like having a challenge. If you get hit one time, you're dead. Unless you have 2 horseshoes. Or 1 horseshoe. And that game brought a new difficulty to the world of Sly, which will always hold a special place in my heart. Bully! Yeah. The game was awesome. You could kind of say it's like a kiddie GTA game. You're woman as a teenager named Jimmy Hopkins. You're in a school, kind of like a college. You have your own dorm. You have boys' dorm, girls' dorm. You can go pretty much anywhere you want. Girls' dorm, you can name it. You get caught, though, better start running. It's awesome. Not too violent. It's awesome. It's a great game. I believe you guys should purchase it and see how you like it. Next, Tekken 5. You guys can't believe it. And one thing I really loved about this game is where you could relive Tekken 1, Tekken 2, and Tekken 3. Relive all that in this game once you get far enough. I've unlocked all the characters, almost all the story modes have been beaten, and yes, I've unlocked all the Tekken games that you're able to get in this game. 007. The movies are particularly popular, and so are the games, but this one in particular wasn't too popular. I believe one of the most unpopular things about the game was one level when you were in a boat and you had to control a gun. That level was so unbelievably hard for me and most other people I've seen playing that game. So, and it didn't sell nearly as much as it should have. The graphics were incredible for its time. Had lots of weapons, costumes even. So you could sneak around enemy territory without getting caught. Now that's just awesome. Mortal Kombat. Man, Mortal Kombat on PS2 wasn't too bad. I didn't hate it. I didn't like this one, though. Didn't have no fatality moves at all. You know what? I'm thinking of really getting rid of this game. Didn't really play it. Just bought it, had it, didn't play it. I watched videos on it, though. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 1. Never thought you'd see a Tenkaichi game being on a rare list. Yeah, didn't get bought a lot. Tenkaichi, now, you people thinking, hey, Tenkaichi was bought a lot. No, Tenkaichi 2, Tenkaichi 3, and Raging Blast was bought a lot. And even Ultimate Tenkaichi. Tenkaichi 1 was still a hidden gem on the PS2. It wasn't good at all. I mean, it was good. What am I saying? The game was awesome. A lot of characters, even gave you Super Saiyan 4, which Budokai 1 on the PS2 didn't do. Budokai Tenkaichi 1 gave you all the Super Saiyan 4s for all people who were capable, and fusions, all of them. Budokai 1, well, let's just say the highest you can go was Super Saiyan 2, and the only person you could do it with was Gohan, sadly. Now, the video is pretty much over. Longer than I thought it was going to be, way longer. But it's time for the system I was talking about, making its back of an appearance. What is this, you say? This is a Super Nintendo system. Very big, very bulky. And takes cartridges. And it's making a special appearance with one of the very things that made it famous. Look at this controller, man. And that reminds you of those arcade days back in the 80s, huh? Yeah. You never thought somebody like me would have one of these? Well, you're wrong. I'm a gamer. Always have been a gamer. Do a lot of stuff. You know? And, you guys will see a lot of videos on that. But, yeah. That's all the hidden gems, in my opinion. So you guys list your opinions, comment, You know, tell me if I was